Hey, hi. Can you hear me? Mrs. got the woman flu. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hey, I forgot what time I scheduled this for because I'm just that special. Um, so this might sound like it's going to be a boo, like a sad thing. I just want to talk to you guys about stuff going on in the world and how we look at it and how we can keep ourselves uplifted. So let me run this thing and then I'll be right back. Do 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 do. Hang on, just a second. There. Okay, I had to get in here. No, that's not it. Maybe it's here. There. Yay. Okay. I just remembered that I didn't give away all of my free memberships. And I'm going to do a membership live. We're going to pull some cards. So let's see who's here and what's going on. Zen stopped by and said, "Hope I have a great life. Thank you, honey." Cash, there's my rabbit raisin. Hoodie, hi, honey. My honey, my bunny. My honey bunny. I guess Cash's missus is not feeling well. We send out thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for her. And I hope you don't get it, because it seems like everybody's been coming down with something. Peach! Hi, Peachy! Aw. Dooby-doo, doo-doo. Nebulous. Vitamin V? Hang on. I'm on the wrong thing, man. Hi, Neb. How are you, hon? Best of luck, new people. Who got them? Can we see? Who got them? Paige Turner. I love that name, by the way. Paige Turner. Marlena. Oh, Cindy. Welcome. Hebby. Oh, Heather. I love her. And Daisy asks, "Hi, Amy. Welcome. And there's Shibby. There's my buddy Shibby. Silly Shibby. Luna Wolf. Hi, honey. Good to see y'all. Hey, so what's been going on? Have you been keeping away from the sickness and the bugs and all that stuff? Have you? Because, man, it seems like almost every live stream I'm in, there's some chatter saying that they got a stomach flu, somebody's getting sick. No, Hebby got a free gift membership, Shibby. But hopefully she'll be here soon. Uh, anyway, yeah, so I guess it 'tis the season, right? As we're going into fall and winter, that's when we share all of our stuff. We share holiday cheer, and we share all of our cooties and all the things. All the things. Well, I don't know how you got. Oh, you've avoided YouTube completely for weeks. Good for you. Good for you. Taking a time out is always a good thing, if you ask me. Oh, here we go. Well, it seems now that Amazon got their shit together and we're not having that major AWS outage, things seem to be going a little bit better than they were. So hooray for that. Oh, you just woke up? Oh my goodness. Hey, Yankee Kyle, love you benches, honey. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, the little ones are always cootie factories. That's what I call them. Cootie factories. Hi, Yaya. School terms are the worst. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't miss that, to be honest with you. Because I had 4 kids that I was raising. They were in public school for a while. And I ended up homeschooling them. But never failed. I mean, it could be like the first grader came home sick, and then the third grader got it, and then the fifth grader got it, and it was, then I got it, and then the hubs got it. So yeah, totally understand herd immunity. That's how we protect ourselves from the next onslaught of germs, and that's how humanity continues on in our evolution. But doy. It's always a great thing when like, have you ever had a thing where, like, maybe you get injured and you have to go to the emergency room and, so you're sitting there and they make you wait for a little bit because you're not, like, dying or anything. You gotta wait to see the doctor, and then you're in there with everybody that sounds like they have COVID and tuberculosis all put together. You're thinking, "Great, now I'm injured, and, now I'm gonna be sick." Yes, Kyle, I know. Happy birthday, honey. Happy birthday. I guess today is Sinner's birthday too. If I have Yeah, I try to keep track of birthdays. You heard it's good community for the immunity? Yes. I love dad jokes. You know that. But a bunch. I need to get a sound thing for that. So, I don't know if you guys know this. This guy. I want to share this guy. Cash, I'd have to look at the calendar. But if I don't know, I'll put it on my calendar. Anyway, this lovely specimen, this is Sir Thomas Sockington. Sir Thomas of Sockington. Tom Socks for short. But Tom Socks is 11 years old, and he's part Maine Coon. So, in his heyday, he was a big guy. I think his top, he weighed 18 and a half pounds. Big guy. Well, Thomas is not with me right now. He's with my ex. My ex is taking care of him because where I'm staying, I can't have animals. And so, yeah, all y'all who contributed to the cat sanctuary, I want to thank you. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. But no, the cat sanctuary is gone. I lost my squeak last year. But here's the thing, guys. Tom Socks is older. He's stopped eating. He weighs about 5 pounds right now. He's nothing but skin and bones. So, my ex and I have been talking about it. And so I have an appointment for him next Wednesday at the veterinarian. And he doesn't seem like he's in pain. It's not like he's limping around, but he's sleeping more, not eating, and he's always had a problem with barfing everything because he used to be feral. So he would just eat, and then he would barf. Hi, Twist. How are you, honey? Mhm. Anywho, so he's end of life right now. We're gonna have to put him down. We're gonna have to put my baby down. Sir Thomas of Sockington. If there was something miraculous, like, oh no, he just needed a shot of B12 and he's great, of course I'm gonna come back and let you guys know. But I wanted to preface what I'm gonna talk to you about today. Yes, we are all feral. We are all feral in ways, aren't we? Ashes in the water, ashes in the sea. We all jump up with a 1, 2, 3. Lame dad jokes. I love lame dad jokes. But anyway, so I've been hey, Okie. Hi, honey. You're hardworking. She worked hard for the money. Yes, Sir Thomas of Sockington. But so I've been working hard at trying to not get dark. You know what I mean? And so I've been looking for things, small things that bring me joy. And so yesterday I went out with my grandson. We ate at Mellow Mushroom. I don't know if you guys have those there. But, oh, I love them. Oh, they're fabulous. But while we were sitting there was a couple college student guys, and I'm assuming it was a mom, like one of their moms or something sitting there. She may have just been a cougar. I don't know. But they were talking, of course, Mellow Mushroom is kind of known for its pizzas, like really exotic, fabulous pizzas. And so between talking with my grandson during the lulls in our conversation, we kind of overheard them. So they did that whole, yes, I did. I gave my grandson shrooms at the Mellow Mushroom. Anyway, so kind of overheard them talking at their table. And of course, when you're looking at the menu and everybody's all, health conscious in their diet and stuff. And they were talking about what they're going to order. Hey, Pookie. Hi, honey. And so one of the kids said, oh, WTF. He said the words, carpe diem. If you're not familiar with that term, it means to seize the day. Seize the day. And I look at it as being in a good way. Make today count and do something special kind of thing, blah, blah. But the way he said it had kind of a negative thing to it. Like it was bad. Oh, well, WTF, carpe diem. And then they started talking about all the stuff. Who is Saliva Lava? Saliva Lava? Did I miss somebody? Cash, don't make me use grandma voice. Yes, and caveat emptor means buyer beware. Oh, get ready for winter. Yeah. That's what we all need to do. Fly agaric style. Yes. But anyway, so they were talking about all the things, right? They're talking about the United States government shutdown. And then that led into corruption. And then it went into, that the currently elected president is a dictator, that he's never going to leave office. And there's ICE raids with National Guards on the street, and just wait until we have martial law, and they started talking about rumors of wars and the wars happening, and bah. Oh, and then we even look at some of the like our favorite celebrity gossip in some of the things. People used to really like Diddy. And then they found out all the nasty things that was happening. Hey, Mystery. Hi, Annie. Um, and then like Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber, they're still at it. Give it up, Selena. God, Justin chose Hailey. But anyway, heck, I even talk about scary things. Like Three-Eye Atlas isn't a comet. It's some sort of alien thing and all that. And so there's a lot of things that we can hear that are negative, or they're scary, or things that are just out of our control. And of course, you know me. Oh, Bill Cosby. Aw. Hey, hey. Yeah. Man, when I was a kid, we used to listen to Bill Cosby. There's this thing he did about Jell-O. I used to pee my pants laughing. But it is what it is. And of course, you guys, I was talking to you about Prince Andrew. You know how I love the royal family. And they're just all the wonderful things, all the facades are falling off. And so you know me, I've got to what is this? What's going on? I got to figure it out. It's part of my autism. And so there's this word, it's called nihilism. Have you ever heard of nihilism? Do you know what that is? Well, there's several different kinds. Okay, let me just clarify that. Okay. Here, let me show this to you. Because this is what we do, right? We learn together and stuff. So, nihilism is a philosophical viewpoint asserting that life is without objective meaning, purpose, or intrinsic value. We were talking about carpe diem, right? And then Nebulous came over here with the nucleicet intrare carpe diem. Yes, whatever that means. I agree with it. But okay, so it originates from the Latin word for nothing. It includes various forms, such as the existential nihilism, life is pointless, moral nihilism, no inherent right or wrong. And that's where most of the YouTube creators are right now. There doesn't seem to be a right and wrong. Remember the goalpost that used to be on a Roomba? It was moving around. We weren't exactly sure what the rules. There ain't no goalpost anymore. It's gone. I've never pronounced this word out loud, so let's go for it. Epistemological nihilism. Nothing can be known for certain. And it often seems as pessimistic, but some people find it liberating. Yeah, the Roomba blew the F up. No more Roomba, no more goalpost. Some find it liberating as it can lead to creating one's own meaning in the absence of preordained purpose. And you know that that I'm still under the major depressive disorder thing, so I do still struggle with thoughts of self-exit. And I've heard that several times this week. Lauren from Hidden True Crime told her husband that she didn't want to live any longer because it was too much. And then I even heard that Meghan Markle, when she was still, living in England with the royal family, that she had thoughts of self-harm. Diana, Princess of Wales, had thoughts of self-harm. And then I guess I just saw something Madison had posted something about, self-exiting on her video. Of course, Cash, you can ask me a question. But anyway, when you get to that point and you struggle with all of the thoughts going on in your head, and let's be honest, there are a few people that just live high vibe all the time. Great for them. But most of us kind of struggle. We kind of struggle to keep our thoughts clean, to keep our minds positive, to keep our attitudes positive. And when things that feel like they're meaningless, you know, um, we're seeing all these things happen. Central idea is that there's no inherent objective meaning or value in the universe or human life. A rejection of values. This often involves a rejection of established truth, morals, and purpose, which proponents argue are human created. Established truths, morals, and purpose? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much cultures can kind of dictate that. Because I know some things in some cultures are way more important than they are in others, right? Pessimism versus liberation. While it can lead to feelings of despair, some view it as a release from the burden of seeking a grand predetermined purpose. So that's what I've been looking at, yo. That's what I've been looking at. I'm in the wrong thing. Hang on. What do I think is the point of life? What do I think is the point of life? Cash, I don't know. I think if I knew that, I'd probably write a book and then sell Netflix a docuseries and go on a huge speaking tour and make millions of dollars if I knew what the point of life was. But for me, when I'm digging myself up out of the mud that is my brain and all that stuff, for me it's to love and to be love. You're struggling and we're speaking on nihilism? Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. You're struggling with that for the first time last week. Oh, you're with the kids huffing balloons in the parking lot. Woohoo! Hello! Is it home? There we go. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah. But here's the thing, because, if there's no, like, real set boundaries of what's right and what's wrong and how we're supposed to live, and, we see some things and we say, "That is wrong." Maybe somebody went real life and called CPS, or, they went real life on a creator and did something else. Whatever, we say, "That's wrong." What makes us think that's wrong? Because obviously the person who did it didn't think it was wrong. Like, kids today think life is like on the PlayStation or Xbox console. Trouble is, in our real world, one only gets one life. No, exactly. Nebulous, I've wondered about that because, in video games, if your character, loses or whatever, you get to do it again. You just regenerate a new character, right? So everything just seems to be so confusing. So confusing. And I'm totally for people that have, woohoo, they have their convictions and they're passionate about it and all that stuff. But what I can't understand is, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, I've been kind of following the lore and hidden true crime thing. And hey, Steph. I've been following the lore and hidden true crime thing. And a lot, a lot of creators are coming out and saying what a horrible person Lauren is. That she's abusing the courts, and I'm going to go over that hopefully tomorrow. I'm waiting for a permission to share something, and if I don't get it, then I'll just do it, whatever. But the thing is that I've been in a lot of chats where people give out these really passionate opinions about people. Like, I remember the Rico between Granny's Watching and Brittany J, the injunction. And we separated into camps. Oof. And either side of those camps said really nasty things about the other one. It was like a war. And I see these things, and I find it intriguing how insulated USA folks seem to be the outside world in this community. Yes, indeed. I watch things in the UK pretty closely. Not the Commonwealth, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I skip over things in Canada and Australia and, the other Commonwealth countries I don't really care about. I'm just going to be honest, okay? I'm going to be honest. But yeah, things in Britain are scary right now. Actually, things everywhere are scary, to be honest with you. And I'm looking at this stuff and I think, because I try to be as objective as I can be. I try to use logic and try to rationalize what's going on here. And if you know me, you know that I'm the person who I'm going to love you through the humanity, because I am totally team everyone sucks. Everyone sucks. There ain't nobody with clean hands. Well, okay. Jesus was the only one that was cool. I haven't met him personally. I'm just going off of hearsay, things told to me. But everybody else has something wrong. They've done something wrong. Nobody's perfect. There's no perfect victims. The UK doesn't either. Aussies are 20 years behind society. They can be. They can be. You watch the whole life. Took 3 days. Then you have to listen to some reviews. We're all different, and I'm not going to judge. Thank you, Yaya. Thank you. Yeah, and because my whole thing, like I said, is I try to look at all sides. I try to look at, who said this and who did that, and it's just, it's never 100% bad unless, okay, and we can get into the weeds, we can get into deep water about, well, so-and-so child victim didn't deserve. No, I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about adults who should be adulting and working with one another. Yeah, everyone sucks. They do. Hi, Freya. How are you, honey? Oh, thank you. Thanks. I love that name too. Yes, yes. Anyway, so it seems like the psyops or the narrative, the way things are spun and presented in the keywords that we use and whatnot, that we just seem to be so easily inundated with these things. Because what used to sound right maybe isn't right anymore. I want to show you something. Oh, you had a pen pal in the 90s called Freya. Hey, badass. Turn that fucking frown upside down. Sup? Yes, Freya is love. Okay, now check this out. I don't know if you've seen a bunch of these, but let me see if this works. No, here. And hopefully I don't have any sound on, because if I do, I'm going to get struck. Maybe. Let me see.
I founded OpenAI to stay open.
We needed funding to reach AGI.
Don't worry, you won't.
That's Sam Altman, by the way, fighting Elon Musk. But it looks so freaking real to me. It looks real. And then I actually, I love this one. This is from Sora. Hopefully, yeah. Here we go. These are AI. It's getting so good. So what do we believe anymore? What can we believe anymore? Ooh, Canada looking good. These are detailed. Guys, and then Mocking Media had a video, which I love their, what do they call it? The burning bush. And they had voices on there. And it sounded like Bullhorn Betty, and it sounded like Sinner, very, very close. So what in the world? There's a gal in Australia I know named Freya. Oh. Smile and the whole world smiles with you. Elon, your future ex-husband, for the low price of, you could probably buy a vial of Elon baby. I love mixtapes. I remembered him. Hey, Zen. Have some animal AIs, yeah. Well, the first time I saw those bunnies bouncing on the trampoline, I was blown away. How'd that happen? Wow, that was a really lucky cat. And then I realized it's AI. So how do we know? How do we know what we can trust? How do we know if it's true? How do we know? Highlighting the way home, XOXO PJ. How are you, honey? It's doing that weird thing. That's PJ, guys. Hi, PJ. Oh, man. Mods, could somebody grab PJ's link, her channel link? Because she and Frank did this simulcast of a mother of a transgender lady in Colorado that needs our help. So I want to share that in here because I was actually going to cover it, but then I started. You just know. Let me see. I told my husband before he went to work, I'll bet you'll see a bunny in some deers. And if you're lucky, and he saw both of them within 2 minutes. Well, that's cool. That's why one has got to have a dream, because if you don't even have a dream, then how are you ever going to make a dream come true? Nebulous, I love your brain, man. You say some things that are just totally off the cuff, and I'm thinking, what the hell does he mean? But there are other things you say that are so deep and make me think. I love that. I wonder why YouTube does that weird thing with the name. I don't know. Yeah, little magical things like that. Deer jumping on trampoline. I've seen the bunnies on the trampoline. I've seen raccoons on the trampoline. Um, was it ducks? I think it was baby ducks on the trampoline. Yeah. So my whole thing, Bop. Yeah, Bop. Hi, Boppy. Oh, thank you. That's lighting the way home. So she and Frank covered this case of Zach's Grayton. I won't go into that right now. But the whole thing is that you have to have something to believe in. And I've come to the conclusion, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but I think it comes down to people. I think it comes down to people, that we surround ourselves with other people. Because everybody says, oh, since COVID or since the pandemic, when we were all locked away, it's been like this. Yes and no. It's gotten like way worse when we got used to the point that we couldn't go to a restaurant or we couldn't go to a movie theater or, we had to separate and all that stuff. And you don't get over that right away. People are waking up. They are Zen. Finally. Exactly. And I think you're right, because as people are waking up, as people are becoming aware of how they've been manipulated, how they've been lied to, how they've been caused to doubt themselves and to question things that they once held true, as being true in their life, they're waking up to those things. And when these things happen, and I believe, Nanya, I am doing better, honey. Thank you. Um, and this was kind of a joke thing I did in Discord, right? Like, I called 2023 the year of fuck around and find out. And then I dubbed the year of 2024 as the masks fall off. And 2025 it is the year of the fall of Rome. And I've seen that happen. 2023 was, yeah. And then the masks started to fall off. And now we're starting to see the fall of these people. They may have had us fooled for a while, and that could be our government. That could be our favorite YouTube creator. That could be our boss or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Whoever has been doing a snow job on you and holding you down and making it horrible for you. Those masks have fallen off, and now they're reaping what they've sown. Karma has come around, and they're being shown for what they truly are. Ooh, yeah. Money. Thank you, honey. Let me give you something. Here, I like this guy.
$1 million.
Okay, it was 5, but it felt like $1 million to me. Oh, here's my new one. Sorry, I'm a geek. Can't help it. Definitely the fall of Rome. Yep. Ooh, yum. Yum. I got some biscuits and gravy waiting for me. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, that we need each other. that I don't know if you've seen this around about, but movie theaters now are showing old movies. Like my local theater, my local cinema is showing Back to the Future, like the old one with Michael J. Fox. And they have Hocus Pocus coming up for Halloween in the theater. Hocus Pocus for Halloween in the theater. Stuff like that because people need to get back together. And I love that. I love that so much because we need each other. That's, on my outro and all my video descriptions, my about section, there are helplines. Because when you feel like you're alone, you're not. You're never alone. That's when we get defeated. That's when we get down. That's when we think of self-exit. Like there's nihilistic tendencies. I don't know, Grandma. Frost Nixon interview. How much is cash? It's changed a lot. Hey, hi, welcome. Did you see that you got gifted a membership? Right now, it's nothing but emojis, but I love Hocus Pocus too. Last year for Halloween on Duchess channel, Duchess for the Missing, I won second place because I was Winifred Sanderson. Little humble brag there. That's heavy. What? Twist! Get out of town! I gotta give you my guy. I love my guy.
You so totally rock, Squirt! So give me some fin. Noggin. Dude.
Yes, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, same here. You love that movie? Yeah. Bobby. I love Bobby. She went live. Bob, can you drop your link just in case? I mean, basically, I got all my subs off you. Did I go as a witch? No makeup required. Cash, Grandma's going to time you out now, okay? It's a consensual thing. Silly. Silly. Thank you, Twisty. I do appreciate it. Thank you. That was me, honey. I get free ones, and I gave them out. Usually I do it at the beginning of the month, and for some reason I didn't. So I'm kind of hoping that whenever I gift them, that it actually goes for 30 days. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff. You got an honorable mention? Yeah. Oh, yes. That's my favorite, is going as Winifred Sanderson. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I started off by telling you that that I've been having over the last few days, been having some real problems, because of my Thomas. And yeah, okay, fine. He's just a cat. But when it's your emotional support guy, and he's been there for me. And I like cats because they're like, they love you and they want to be there, but they really don't put up with your shit. They have good boundaries. That's what I love about cats. Hi, KCG. How are you, honey? You're more of a dog person. But yeah. Yeah, but the whole thing is that, he's getting there. And so it's been a struggle for me to find the happy things, find the light things. And so I've been kind of DMing with some of my friends and telling them about little things, little tiny things that make me happy. Oh, I posted a short. I had some rogue chickens in the backyard today. I have no idea where they came from because I don't have chickens. But, stuff like that. Finding something that makes you happy. Get your mind out of this stuff. And usually my happy stuff is outside. It's stuff that happens outside. Oh, yeah, he'll be there for me again. He will. That's what your daughter said when your G-Bear died. She didn't realize he was like one of my babies. Yes. Yeah, they are. They call them fur babies, right? Fur babies. So that's kind of what put me down this rabbit hole is the nihilistic, like, what the fuck? Who cares? There's no meaning or purpose, but there is. Yeah. He just needs a new body so he can have more years on Earth with you again. Yeah. But anyway, so I wanted to come on because, like I said, I heard those people in the restaurant, like, what the fuck, carpe diem in a bad sort of way, and then they started talking about all the scary, nasty things going on in the world and all that kind of stuff. And so it made me think. They are fur babies. Look, Cash, not everybody can have perfect Teddy with 18,000 views, okay? All right? Love you. He never left your side for 9 years. Your neighbor dumped him somewhere and it took him 10 days to get home. But he couldn't make it until the vet could see him. I'm sorry. Oh, we have soul contracts with our fur families? Yeah. So much peace and comfort. Yeah. Pa. So find things that make you happy. Oh, he's not gone yet, honey. He has an appointment with the vet next Wednesday, but he used to be 18 pounds. He's part Maine Coon. It's like 18 and a half pounds, I think, in his heyday. And now he weighs 5 pounds. Yeah. But, so, whatever crosses my mind, I come on here and share it with you guys. And we can sit together and all that kind of stuff. Because the same thing with going to a movie theater and gathering together and doing things is because we need other people. We need other perspectives, because when I'm down, you might be up. And when you're down, I might be up. And that's my whole thing here, okay? This isn't like, I'm hoping to go viral and have 1 million subscribers like Annie Elise or something. No. My whole thing is that I share with you, you share with me, and if something I said or somebody in the chat says that resonates with somebody, resonates with you, and it makes your life easier, if it brings some comfort, if it helps you look at, the positive things or to be more kind, I'm good. I'm good. Grief is grief. Worry is worry. People need people. They do. Just feels like playing dog. Pun intended. Oh my. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm really bad at that. Teddy were happy with their 17K. Yes. Yes. And we might parasocially love one another, but you know what? We need to take love anywhere and everywhere we can. Anywhere and everywhere that we can. And if it's parasocial, great. Because who knows? We might end up in some Mad Max Hunger Game dystopian where we're going to need our neighbors. We're going to need our neighbors. And if all we do all day long is spew hate and, righteously give our opinions to everybody, whether they want to hear it or not, we're going to have some problems. So our things here, my honey bunnies, is that we say that kindness is free. Yeah, I get mocked. They make fun of me. I get made fun of all the time because I'm a sap, because I'm naive, because I'm goody two-shoes. I'm Pollyanna. But I'm going to tell you this. When I go to sleep at night, okay, I have a little of insomnia that has to do with something else, but on the whole, when I do sleep, I sleep really well. I do. I have opinions. I give them to people. I don't talk to them about them behind their back. I don't backstab. I don't plot. I'm not Machiavellian. Not trying to, out to hurt somebody. And I like that about me. And I love that about you. Always be as nice as you can is my advice. Cash, earlier you asked, what is the point of life? I'm going to ask you, what is the point of life? In your view? Because everything I say here is, in my opinion, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Link in bio. Patrish. Hi, honey. Oh. Oh, hi. It's good to see you. So what is the point of life? What is the point of life? I know my autopilot when I go out is, and this is hard for me because I'm autistic and I don't like peopling, but if I go out, I make sure to make eye contact with somebody, and I don't have to look like I'm on a red carpet waving and smiling, but I do smile at people, a little smile, or I smile with my eyes. I smile with my eyes, and I can see them light up a little bit. If I talk to somebody, I try to make them laugh. You don't know? You don't know. You ask me, but you don't know. Point of life, you never find out until you die. But until you die, you're immortal. I love your soul and your hearts. Yes. Yes. I love my community here. I do. I do. I do. Those who judge will never understand. Why is it that those who do understand cannot judge? See? There you go again, Neb. Doing that wise stuff, man. I just try not to be a total yuck to people. Well, you know what? We all have our things, man. And I'm the first to tell you, I get in my moods. I get frustrated. I get upset. I can be a diok. I can say nasty things, which is a little joke between me and my friends, or go ahead and screenshot this so you could use it against me later. You just saw little bunny run away. Oh, I love the bunnies. I love the bunnies. You know, all these bunnies here, all these bunnies started with this little guy right here. And you know why? Because Burden of Proof saw this and thought of me. So she sent it to me. Grandma, I saw this and I thought of you. So I love bunnies anyway. I'm really a cat person, okay? But I love the bunnies. And so now it's morphed. It's changed. Everything is a bunny. Look at all this. And I love that because I'm down a rabbit hole most of the time. So I could have picked my branding, but I think my branding came to me. And Bobby, it's because of you. I love you so much. Look at all these rabbits. A bunch of these were given to me. Avatars like this one with the big boobs. It's like, Pimp Money. Yeah. I have Thelma Louise that turned out to Lewis Pass. What? I have Big Huggers and Light. 186,000 miles per second. Thank you, Cash. Thanks, honey. I only have 3 thank you things. Oh, you know what I know you'll like? Here. This is a Cash thing.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I got that because my Cash Meister, my rabbit raisin, says it all the time. Just showing out. Look at that, 23 months. Wow, you guys are so faithful. Thank you so much. And I am just an absolute... Oh, Zen, welcome. You became a YouTube member. Here, this I do have. Yes, I do have. It's a grandma hug. Welcome, honey. Welcome. And like I said, I need to schedule a members only live so that we could go and do some affirmation cards. Yay, appreciate that. Look at you. Oh, you guys are going to make me cry. Thank you. The only thing I love this picture, by the way. That's scary as fuck. The only thing I ever give to you guys is like emojis. Oh my God. And the point of life for me is to enjoy it while it lasts, to share and to experience, whether it's planned or one big accident. Life is beautiful. Life is short. Life is family. Life is love. Amen. I like that. Hey, LG. Hi, honey. Hi. Okay, yeah. Grandma's been rambling. Just thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for just loving on me and letting me love on you. Oh, Freya, hi. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you being here. Decide to show our names like this. The last time this happened is when YouTube was going through some upgrades. They were changing a bunch of stuff because I got an email saying, hey, now in Creator Studio is blah, 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 right? So I think they're probably dinking around with stuff in the background again. And so it ends up showing up weird like this, like the @ sign or whatever. Oh, I love you. Parasocially, of course. To be honest with you, it's not just parasocially. I really care about you guys. I do. I know. Well, okay, so the name of my channel is NeuroSpicy Gramma, right? And then when it's not, my handle is Grandma Sherry. So sometimes I'm in another thing and I might have a wrench. They're like, who in the world NeuroSpicy? Oh, that's Grandma Sherry. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. But anyway. So do you think you guys would like to have an open panel? Would you like to come up and just talk? Oh. You're my special girl, Bob. Yeah, some chat says full and others is short version. Exactly. I'm so afraid to reach out to you. Don't be. I'm easy to talk to. I'm a pretty good listener most of the time. I might not have any answers or anything, but I'll love on you. Here's my email. Talk, 2, grandmasherry@gmail.com. Oh, here's a good one. Kindness is free. Don't be a gub, Sherry. Yeah. Anyway, life is short, guys. Life is short. So let's enjoy today, because I really think that the cosmic overlords, the demonic spirits, the spiritual wickedness in high places, I believe that they're trying to get us scared and separated because we're easy to control that way. Oh, Patricia, thank you, honey. Oh, here. Let's do this. Mary Catherine. I'm such a geek. I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, right. Go away. Go away. I will be back tomorrow. We'll do kind of I don't know, maybe we can do an open panel, but I do want to talk to you about this hidden true crime thing and stalking in real life and all that I've had. Oh, look at that. You join me tomorrow, Bobby? Thank you for being a member for 23 months. You're not easy to control, that's for sure. Well, that's good, baby. That's good. Make up your mind, stand by it. That's what we need to do. But there's so many things that are inundating us from all over, and some of them are frequencies, direct energy weapons. Won't go there. Oh, thank you. Oh, mwah. Appreciate it. That just make it harder and harder. Sometimes when I'm nervous, huh? I don't know. You know what? BJ, what probably happened is I kind of rebranded about 6 months ago or something. Okay, you're off. Yay. um, and so I got rid of a bunch of my high levels because I just thought that was really arrogant and nasty. And I repriced everything and renamed everything. So you may have had a membership that was actually canceled because the level you were on. I don't know. Don't listen to the woman behind the curtain. I don't know. But I'm going to go. I love you all. Join me tomorrow, about the same time, 5:15, 5:30ish, and we'll talk about some more peopling stuff, some more how social media shouldn't cross into real life. Like I said, I've gotten a bunch of messages. Grandma, what are you thinking about this? And I've talked to people. I've told them, but I'm just going to do it on a live stream, and then we'll be done with that. And then we'll do open panel. We'll just hang out and talk. How's that sound?
Hear about that? Yeah. Trust me, rabbit is good, rabbit is wise.
Rabbit is good, rabbit is wise. And I'm out. I'll see you later. Mwah! Wrong one. That's the beginning. Sorry. Never mind. This one.